The Marvel Universe just lost its biggest hero today. Stan Lee, the co-creator of the popular comic book world, died at the age of 95 this morning at his Hollywood Hills home. Fans here in Toronto are mourning and rushing up to snap up some of his most valuable work. Camille Connolly is at the Silver Snail comic book store, and Camille, lots of ways there to remember him.
Absolutely, and one of the most valuable and prized possessions here at this store is this original Iron Man comic book. It's old, it's from the 1960s, and you gotta be kind of careful with it because it's also worth a lot of money here, about $1,000. And just to give you a sense of how valuable Stan Lee's early work is here, this place is filled to the brim with Stan Lee's work. Really, which comic book store these days is it now? Stan Lee is one of the co-creators of the Marvel Universe and is behind some of the comic book world's most iconic characters that include Spider-Man, Black Panther, the Incredible Hulk, Iron Man, the list goes on and on and on. He started the Marvel Comics world in the early 1960s, and in recent years his creations went from print to the big screen with stunning popularity. The current generation of Marvel fans probably know more about his character starring in dozens of movies. Many of them have become box office smash hits, and Lee had a cameo in each and every one of the recent films. Many here in Toronto are now mourning him.
It's a really sad thing. I haven't fully processed it, actually. Everybody's heard about it a few hours ago. Yeah, we've been enjoying his creations for a long time.
Now, this comic book store, the Silver Snail, also seeing lots of Marvel fans and comic book fans streaming in since the news of his passing came to light, and obviously his work and much of his old work, Farah and Alan, also increasing in value with his sad passing.
He was a true pioneer, turning superheroes into solid gold. All right, thank you very much.
My kids love all those superhero movies, and I think that at one point they asked me, why is that one guy always in all of these movies? I'm like, well, that's Stan Lee. That's the guy that invented all of this stuff. Just incredible. R.I.P. to Stan Lee.
Here than it has in the past. I know most of the time we wait till closer to Christmas to get snow in Toronto itself. We're going to wake up to sun tomorrow morning. Yes?
Okay, good, great.
Oh, great, yeah.
Thanks. Still, and some old friends are heading back to the big screen. Oh my goodness, say it isn't so. A new Toy Story, Woody, Buzz. They're back. The trailer's next. To see you at this year's Toy Drive Live, Thursday, December 6th from 5 to 8. Benefits the Toronto Firefighters Toy Drive. Brought to you by Spin Master.
Some welcome news today for the kid in all of us, thanks to the return of some old friends.
Toes and swirls of angel hair and ice cream castles in the air.
That's right, Woody, Buzz, Jessie, and the rest of the Toy Story gang are back.
Disney releasing a long-awaited teaser trailer this morning for Toy Story 4. It has been 8 years since the toys made an appearance on the big screen.
The latest installment is their Adventures is set to hit theaters in June of 2019. And there's a new character as well.
Yeah.
A fork named Forky, who's a spork having an identity crisis. Anyway, it's a whole thing, but it's supposed to be good.
Well, now I don't need to see the movie.
Sorry.
That is Global News at 6.
Much more to come. Next on Global National, a brilliant Halifax woman with multiple sclerosis faces a devastating decision about life in a nursing home versus care that can't meet her basic needs. Donna Friesen is next.
He was a superhero to legions of comic book fans, the life and legacy of Marvel Comics creator Stan Lee.
I guess one person can make a difference.
Yeah.
Next, the legacy of Marvel's main man. Welcome back to Ottawa. Spider-Man, Black Panther, the X-Men, and the Fantastic Four, they saved the day in comic books and on movie screens, and they're loved around the world. Stan Lee, the man who co-created them, has died at the age of 95. Lee started writing comics when he was just 17, and he went on to create a multi-billion-dollar industry built on superheroes. Mike Licatura looks at his legacy.
Don't let me come down there, you punk.
He was almost as famous as the heroes he created. Almost.
Should be on that list. Name? Stan Lee.
Yeah, nice try, buddy.
No, really. Comic book legend Stan Lee had an uncanny ability to make himself and his characters human, even though they were anything but. Born in Manhattan as Stanley Martin Lieber, he often used his hometown as the real-life backdrop for his fictional stories. Society made mutants outcasts, but Lee made them cool. Spider-Man, Black Panther, Thor, Iron Man, the X-Men, the Fantastic Four. All of his co-creations brought to life in the pages of Marvel Comics, and then on the big screen.
Stan found a way to make a superhero that is on one hand fantastic, on the other hand is totally human.
Lee started at Marvel Comics' predecessor, Timely Comics. His first work was a 2-page story called The Traitor's Revenge. It would be the first of thousands. But for many, comic books are an escape, but Lee always kept them grounded in reality, pushing to address real-life issues like discrimination, drugs, and intolerance.
Now, equally as popular as Peter Parker, I'd say, is Miles Morales, because he's a non-white Spider-Man, and that's awesome. That's great for people and for inclusivity in comics.
Excelsior! Oh.
Lee's trademark motto meant onwards and upwards and became his signature sign-off. Another signature, the dozens of cameo appearances he made in Marvel movies, often as himself.
With great effort.
That self-deprecating humor woven into every one of his stories, but so too was an important life lesson.
You know, I guess one person can make a difference. Enough said.
Stan Lee was 95.
And that is Global National for this Monday. I'm Donna Friesen. Tonight's Air Canada is this footbridge across Jarvis Creek near Hinton, Alberta. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you here tomorrow. Bye-bye.